welcome back to our podcast slash channel. If you're not trying to hang with us, keep it rolling because this is friendship.
Woo! We back.
We is back. We is back, bitch. And if you're new, I am Kimberly Tyler.
And I'm Crystal Ryan.
And we are your friends.
For life.
Forever.
Forever.
So, girl, what has been your... I forgot what we used to say.
Our lit of the week.
Yes.
Oh man. I don't know because it's still pretty early. Anything could go up or down at any moment right now. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say that the Lord woke me up today. That is my lit of the week.
Amen on that, girl. You can't get any better than that.
No,
Shoot.
no. I am walking and breathing, so it's a good day.
Hallelujah.
Praise them. What about you, girl? What was your lit of the week?
Say my lit of the week is probably gonna be getting my hair dyed. So I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous at the same time because
It'll be cute. It'll be cute. We're gonna let it happen.
Thank you. That's right. We're gonna put it in the atmosphere.
You know I'm all about some like different hair color switching up, so I'm all for it.
Yeah. This is the first time though I've actually like bleached my hair. Or well, I don't see. I'm assuming she has to bleach. I don't know.
Yeah, she'll have to put some bleach on there and then toner, and if you're not doing your root, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, and I'm definitely keeping the roots because I like some darkness. It feels like it gives me a little mystique.
Yeah, she about to rock that ombre, y'all.
Yeah,
So I just got this Harley Quinn thing going right now, so I don't know.
like it though. Like it fits you.
It does. It's my alternative hair, so it's fine. So, what is your hangover of the week, girl?
My hangover of the week. Oh, okay. So, like, I've kind of been under the weather just due to some medications I'm taking. So,
Yeah.
it's been a little rough. Like, I'd be having like GI issues.
Oh, no. Those are the worst.
Yes.
They're the
Girl.
worst.
But I still rather deal with it and know that my medication is working. So what about you, girl? What's your hangover of the week?
I would say my hangover of the week was I was trying to get off early today. I was told that I was going to get off early today, and I did not get off early today. I won't go into details, but it pissed me off a little bit. So,
girl, I am not mad at that because there's nothing like that feeling when you go to work and like, ooh, it's gonna be a little different today. I get to leave early, and then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it pissed me off because it's like I was only supposed to work 6 hours and I ended up working 8. I mean, which is still less than the 9, but still, I was still mad. And I was hungry. I didn't take no break because I thought I was leaving early. So then I was hungry. So,
girl.
But we're gonna keep on keeping on.
Hey,
and I'm gonna be late tomorrow.
Hey, you gotta. I don't know what I was about to say.
It is what it is. That's where we're at with it.
Y'all have to excuse me. I've been into my greenery.
She's just chillaxing, y'all.
That's right. I am chillaxing. And
you are. And I love that for you.
I wish you could have it as well.
Texas ain't ready. They're just not ready for that life.
I don't know why. I feel like it just
I
makes,
think everybody just needs to just make money off of it and open up the doors.
yeah, exactly.
Let's
So
fix this
everyone can
economy a
just,
little bit.
we can be Colombia for a little bit.
I don't know if we're ready for all that. I'm gonna take advantage of that real fast.
Anyway, folks. Oh, that sounded old.
Be careful, your millennials showing.
Okay, I got it together. Okay, friend.
There we go.
We've got some funny stories for you today. Maybe a little peek into one of our own, but I don't know. I kind of have fun when we talk about sex.
That's because we're sexual creatures by nature.
Hey, and especially like right now, like, okay, I'm not ashamed to admit that I am in the almost 40 club. Like,
Right.
literally, next year I'll be 40. And so I've been going through, like, I don't know, this era is crazy. It's like I'm reverting back to being like a teenager. Like, now I
Oh
have
no.
ADHD. I haven't been formally diagnosed, but I know the signs. And then I am like constantly like horny all the time.
Yes. And
Is that you
definitely.
too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like, and it's gotten stronger as the 30s go on.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
Like,
mean,
I'm ready. I don't even need much prep. Like,
like it's just
like
automatically you're
I'm
just ready
ready.
to go.
I'm like, you're ready? Oh, me too. Kind of nice.
It is. Like I wish I could have like enjoyed this when I was younger.
Right.
But that's
Same.
okay cuz right now I'm getting it good.
She loves it.
All right. So, as you'll see, this episode is going to be called People of the Internet. So, we're going to dive in on a few stories that we found that we thought were pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, girl, would you like to go first?
I want you to go first.
Okay. So, I found most of mine on Reddit
Me
because
too.
I love being on Reddit. Mostly
I
I'm
do
on there for like Vanderpump Rules and Pretty Little Liars and shit. But but I be like getting hooked on that stuff sometimes. But yeah, so my first story, this is from Blazing Trees. Nice name.
too. Good name.
So it says my boyfriend, when I was 16, had some type of ass problem. Not sure what was up. Maybe he wiped poorly. But one time after sex, I looked down and some gnarly skid marks were on my sheets. He acted, I know, right? It would have been over at that moment. He acted like it was no big deal. He ended up getting these little poo trails wherever his bare ass sat,
Oh,
on steps, carpet, his man panties, and swimming trunks.
homeboy needs one of those bidets.
For real.
God.
Like, dang, bro.
He needs some
Once
dude water.
once I was at his house for the first time and was going to get into his bed for some cuddles. And when I raised the blanket up, nope, nope, nope.
I would have broke up with him when he left the shit streaks on my bed. I'd have been like, nope.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, like you should be a little bit more self conscious about leaving your little streaks at other people's places.
Yeah. Like,
Like, if
oh,
I know if that
it's a
was
deal
me,
breaker.
I would have wipes with me constantly.
Yeah. I
I'd
don't
be
even think
like,
he had an ass problem. I think homeboy just wasn't wiping, or he was like a one swiper wiper and then would be done.
oh no. One swipe. Oh, that should be good. They be the
No.
ones their butts be itching.
Oh, just flaking. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. You know how I feel about some bodily fluids, which, by the way, y'all already know, like, I did mortician life for a while, so like I should have a very high tolerance. But
Yeah.
I don't do poop. don't I don't do it. I don't care. Like, I've changed baby diapers obviously because I got kiddos, and I have cleaned up the
Yeah.
cat shit. But the whole time I'm doing it, I'm all whoop, whoop. I mean, it's bad. I don't do it.
No, like I think I'm used to it by now. I can handle poop. I don't know. If it's like someone's throwing up, that's when I start dry heaving.
I can't. I can't do poop. You wanted me to embalm a body, I'm in. But I don't want to see your pooper.
Especially if you're one swipe swiping.
Yeah. Keep your one swipe wipe to yourself, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that. Mm-mm.
What you got over there, girl?
All right. This one's, it's just kind of a weird one, but I was just kind of like, all right. So, this is from Susan, not Susie, on Reddit. And it starts with, "This is pretty much my first post, and I'm a female here. There are a couple of stories, but one that sticks out, which may not be crazy to some, but was to me. But this one time, my ex and I were in the middle of the deed, and we're in doing it doggy, and him standing and me on the edge of the bed. By the way, that's Crystal's favorite position. I just want to throw that out there.
I ain't mad at that.
Everything was going amazing as usual. He pulls out his dick, rubs it on my feet, and then sticks it back in. It was hot, unexpected, and in hindsight, probably not the most hygienic move. But he loved my feet and would get turned on just by looking at my toes. Side note, we broke up for several reasons, but it was definitely a case of toxic guy. Equals the best dick I've ever had, even if it did rub my feet. So, the
Man.
reason why I needed to share that is because Kim knows I am not a feet person. And the whole time I'm reading it, I'm like, you did what? You did what? And I take good care of my feet. You know, like, I
Yeah.
am pedicure girl through and through. And if somebody wanted to take pictures of them and have a good time, that's fine. But you done rubbed your dick on my feet and then put it back in? No. No. I probably could have looked past it if he was like finishing up and then put it on my feet and then we were done. But you
Yeah.
done stuck it back inside. Where have my feet been today? Were they walking around outside? Was I, I don't know. Okay. But I was just like, I don't know if I could have continued on. I'd have been like, whoa, Chief, what are you doing? What are we doing? I can't. So I thought that was funny.
See, in our household, feet is appreciated.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could let that go. I mean, our vaginas clean itself anyways.
Well, that's true.
But I do strongly agree. Once you went in the tutor, that's where it stays. We can't flip
Yeah.
flop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're not going back and forth. We're not going back and forth. If you went into the first hole to start with and then you go to the back door, that's fine. But that's where you're finishing up your game at. We're not going in any other hole after it's been in that hole. Okay?
Exactly, because that's just too gross. I'm sorry.
It is. It's not.
Like,
It's not hygienic, and you're gonna itch after that. I just know you will.
yeah, and not to mention, like, what if like a little speckle of it or something gets in your like your urethra?
I don't know, but I don't want it there because I'm a multiple swipe wiper. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I
Oh
can't.
man.
I just can't. Oh man. What else you got, girl? I know you got another one.
Okay. So this one is also from Reddit. The name was Giant Sex. Says my wife and I were on our honeymoon at a mostly empty resort in St. Thomas. Late one night, we came back to our second story room after dinner and moved out to the balcony. She was leaning up against the railing and looking out over the darkened resort toward the ocean beyond.
No, lovely.
I Yes, it's very very
Very
romantical.
romantic.
I came up and hugged her. She was wearing a skirt and we were both feeling a little frisky. So
Nice.
I took her right there from behind. We kept a sharp eye on the courtyard below. We were both very, very quiet. As we were finishing up, I was sure no one had seen us. But as I turned around, I began to have my doubts. A light from the courtyard cast our shadows across the white building beside us, and we had the corner unit. Our silhouettes were at least 15 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
So they were they were giving little shadow puppet
That's kind of
show for
awesome.
every-
I'd have watched.
I would, girl, like it's like a car crash. You can't turn away because you're like, whoa, look at that, someone's doing it.
Yeah. Like, you remember on Sex and the City when Samantha's watching that guy next door in the movie
Oh
one?
yeah.
That would be
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm not mad at it. I'd be watching. I'd be like, nice move.
Right? I'm trying to think. Have we ever even been in a situation where we've like, well, that was a dumb question. Because I've definitely seen someone do it.
You sure did. Roll back a few episodes, guys. You'll find it.
Yeah, if you go back to I can't even remember which one it was, but
I don't know.
scroll back and listen. You'll
Might have been
hear
the
about
pizza one. Is it the pizza one?
yeah, the Pizza
Yeah.
Hut episode. You'll
Yeah.
hear about some three-way action. And I use that term loosely.
Very loosely. Oh, that's funny.
What else you got, girl?
Well, it's funny that that one was yours because now listen to this one. It kind of is the same scenario in a sense. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. This one is Voice of Experience, is the name of the
Mm.
writer. In college, I had the best kind of roommate situation. I shared a bathroom with one other guy, and we had our separate rooms on either side of the bathroom. With that kind of privacy, I could have a lot of loud sex, and I did. One night, I was sitting on the edge of my bed with my girlfriend straddling me. It was that great kind of loud, dirty talking sex. And I started to
Yeah.
spank her as she rode me. She loved it and kept asking for more. So I spanked harder as we got more and more into it. We get a lot of energy going, and I was smacking her ass pretty hard until I spanked out of sync with her movement, and my hand swung down as her ass moved up, and I ended up missing her and smacking myself in the balls with full force.
Oh no.
I double over and immediately fall off the bed, curled up on the floor, blinded by the sudden pain. My girlfriend had no idea what to do and thought maybe a cold washcloth would help. So she runs to the bathroom, throws open the door to find my roommate, pants around his ankles and dick in hand. There was an eternity of stunned silence as no one knew what to do or say. She slammed the door shut again, and this was the last time I saw my roommate that year. Basically, this moral of the short story is I hit myself in the nuts during sex, and seconds later caught my roommate masturbating to it all. The end.
All right. I forgot what we were saying.
Oh, so like I wouldn't care if somebody was like masturbating to me.
Yeah.
Like I think I'd be kind of flattered. Like it's a compliment, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think I would definitely be kind of at first kind of be like, dang, they heard everything.
Yeah, yeah, like that part I'd be like, well, wait a minute. What did you hear?
Right. But then like you said, I'd be like the flattered part. I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right. Then
But
I'd
like
be embarrassed still.
right, I'd definitely have some pink cheeks going on, I'm sure. But like but that brings me to my so like how he talks about how he hit himself like in the nuts pretty hard. Do you
Yeah.
have like a story where you got hurt during sex? Like not, like an
I
unexpected
actually,
hurt?
yes. There was this one time, okay, it was with like a mutual friend of ours. And I don't know if he was nervous or what it was, but he like bit my boob so hard. I was like, ow, that took me out the moment. I was like, I almost wanted to punch him in the head. I think you know who I'm talking about too.
I need a hint. I need a hint.
Oh gosh.
I remember the story, but I can't think of who did it.
Well, I'll say he's married now, if that helps.
He's married now. What's the
Um
letter of his name?
okay, he had two names, but we always called him the one that starts with a R.
I know. I do know. I kind of forgot. But
I
now
did too.
but
I
now
would
I'm
love to
reminded.
forget. Like when I think back to that, I'm like, how did that even happen? How did that even come up? That matching?
I don't know.
Because I
It's weird.
never, yeah,
It's weird.
girl, that must have been some of the brain damage from the partying happening. It was beginning.
Oh my god.
I've got another
All
one. So
right.
this is from also from Reddit again. MJ Zealand. So he says 30 male, one time me, 18 at the time, and an ex lady, 17 at the time, had some shower times together. I understand the difficulties of lining that up right, but we had accommodating heights, so it was kind of awesome. We were going hot and heavy when she devilishly suggests we try another door. I wonder what door they're talking about.
The one and done door.
Right. Not really my style, but I figure, what the hell? It's an experience. And we're in the shower, so I figure we'll clean up after. There's one thing, though, that I know now that I didn't know back then. You just don't go for that kind of thing. There's a lot of preparation leading up to it if you and your partner are that adventurous. Do not, under any circumstances, just go for it. Well, we did. I'm not some outrageously endowed stallion, but that didn't really matter. With our ignorance and lack of preparation, I just went for it. She immediately passed out cold and collapsed. On her way down, she whacked her head on the faucet of the tub, leaving an awful red mark on her head. I picked her up and carried her to the nearest bed, which was my brother's room. She was completely unresponsive, and I actually thought she was dead for a second.
Oh my god.
I wasn't very religious at the time, but I prayed over her and sobbed for her to wake up. She finally opened her eyes to see my ugly mug. We are never doing that again, she muttered. And we never did. And I made it clear that I won't in every relationship going forward. Traumatic at the time, but I still LOL to myself every once in a while about the whole situation.
Oh man. That would definitely ruin some future backdoor planning, that's for sure.
Girl, I'm still to this day, I'm not a fan of the backdoor action. Just doesn't feel good. I'm sorry. And it makes me backed up. And I don't like that. I like to be regular. I'm getting old. I need to be regular.
Right person. It can be okay. But with that being said, if it happens, I don't want it to be like right before work or like if we're gonna do that, it needs to be on like a Saturday or Sunday. need the I need the rest of the day to have some composure.
Exactly. See, girl, that's even something that you have to recover from.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like it's just not on the menu for me. I'm sorry.
I partake sometimes with the one person, but I remember one time we did it, and then it was like a Saturday or Sunday because I'm telling you that's the only day you're getting it. And then he's like, "Let's go have breakfast," and I'm like, "Why didn't you say let's go have breakfast before the said events? Because we could have
Right.
went and had breakfast, and then I could have came back, and we could have done it later in the day."
Well,
Now
I don't know though. That might have been a
I don't know
mistake.
either. But I do know that after that, I didn't feel like going and having no breakfast. And
You
he was
can't.
like,
You
he's
got
like,
to be
"But I
on
really
bed
want
rest.
some breakfast." I'm like, "Sir, I know you want breakfast. And I want breakfast. But we can't go to breakfast." Just can't. We just can't. One time I went to work right after because we did it like on a Wednesday morning. Never. And then I texted him. I said, "It'll never happen on a Monday through Friday again.
Oh
Ever."
no.
At work, I'm all feeling weird. It hurts. I feel like I need to go, but I can't go.
You don't want to tell anyone why.
Yeah. He's all dying laughing. He's like, "Well, you enjoyed it." I did enjoy it, but I'm not enjoying it now.
Oh shit.
That needs to be a planned sport.
Yes, it definitely does. For those out there that have never experienced the back door, there's definitely preparation that needs to take place.
Yeah.
And don't fall for these little pornos showing that, and the girl's like, oh, yes, yes. It's
Because the
not
first few
real.
minutes of it is hard. Like it's hard.
Yes.
Now once it's
It takes.
going and it's like it's been going on for a little bit, then you kind of get a little bit okay. But man,
For me, it's the whole time. Like, I mean, it stops hurting, but it just, I don't know. I'm just
it's
too
still an
distracted.
uncomfortable feeling, I think, because then you're like
Yeah.
nervous. Like I'm not trying to poo on someone's pee pee. So like in my mind, is that what's gonna happen? Because I don't want that to happen.
That's what happened for me. That's why I don't do it. I'm like, yeah, like initially it's coming out, but then I'm backed up
Oh
and I'm
man,
not feeling that.
no, I would imagine not.
Mm.
Okay. This one's a really short one. It was just a comment, and then the 2 or 3 comments after I thought were funny. Okay.
Okay.
So this gentleman says, "I went to a swingers party, and a lady that I had just met took me to a bedroom and wanted to eat my ass." dot, dot, dot. That's all I'm going to say. Then someone commented, "Please rate getting your ass eaten on a scale of 1 to 10. He answers. 6. It's mildly pleasurable, but it's mostly the psychological thing. A lady is licking your butthole. The idea, with your life experiences and assumptions, is hotter than it is in reality. Someone put, beautifully put, and I agree. I was just like, what am I reading? It was the rating for me. And like, I
Yeah.
love to get things rated because I'll be like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, what does my hair look
Exactly.
like? You know, I mean, I'm all about a good rate system. Okay. So that had me dying. I was like, he did not. He did not.
Eating that booty like groceries. Yes.
That is something I have not done.
Really? Like you
No.
never had it done to you before?
I've had it done to me,
Oh, okay.
but I haven't done it to them.
Oh, girl. I've been on both ends
Yeah.
and I enjoy both. Miss Jackson, if your name's.
Only because that's my maiden name. Is that really funny? Oh my god. Done it. The only
Oh, girl.
couple that I would think that I would have done it to, like that I would have been okay doing it to, the first
Yeah.
one, he would never have let me put anything near that.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't open like
Not to
that.
that, no.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I would maybe consider that to, he's kind of the same way. He's kind of the same way. So they're just not as adventurous as they like to pretend they are.
Oh, hey, you know, at least yours is getting done. That's all that matters.
At the end of the day, we really only care about mine.
Remember though, like the first time that I had it done to me, I was kind of like, I guess caught off guard because I didn't know that was gonna happen. So like it took some time to get used to it, but not long.
No, it's just kind of a weird sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, ooh, yeah, get up and make it slick.
Oh my god. No. No. I'm getting you a pair of underwear that says slippery when wet right on the back.
Ooh, I like that. I want a hat that says or a t-shirt.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
With the underwear, that would be cuter. I like that. Okay, so I do have one more from Reddit. There's no name because I think the person had deleted their profile, but of course your story still stays. So it says, this was a few years ago when I was first dating my now ex-girlfriend. At the time, we were sleeping together, but not spending much time together otherwise. I had an Ambien prescription at the time, and usually around the time it would kick in, I'd get really horny.
My god.
So in my drug-induced haze, I'd hit her up and ask her to come sleep with me. She'd arrive in minimal clothing that never stayed on very long. She was finishing a paper or something, and she'd taken a while, so I was very high on Ambien and ready for bed at this point. We spend what seems like an hour having sex. I decide that I can't go any longer, so I hurry myself up and finish. It takes every fiber of my being to roll off before falling asleep. I tell her, I'm really sorry. I can't stay awake and talk. I'm exhausted. She asked what she would have to do to make me go again tonight. And I said, there is no way in hell. I remember her sucking on my fingers and kissing around my neck and ear, trying to arouse me. I wake up the next morning and it's still dark. I slide out of bed to get up and go to the bathroom. I figure I'll wake her up and finish what we started before. We have to part ways for the day. I get in the bathroom and start peeing. Everything is fine until I glance down at my dick. I was horrified. It looked like my dick had murdered someone. There was blood on my thighs, balls, shaft, taint, and probably my asshole.
I would say so.
I, I finished peeing and reached over to turn on the shower. I noticed there's also blood on two of my fingers. The blood isn't on the tips of my fingers, just on the base. She met me as I was leaving the shower and mumbled something about a paper she forgot to write and left in a hurry. I feel like she could at least told you she was on her period.
Right. Can we have like a warning? Let him decide if
Yeah,
he still wants to do that.
exactly. Although, this is probably like too much information, but sex on a period is banging.
Top
Like,
tier. Top
yes.
tier. It really is.
It is. It's like the best feeling ever. I don't know if it's because like all that blood is rushing there, so it's just
Hypersensitive or
sensitive.
something.
Yeah,
And it takes away the cramps. Like if you have cramps, they're gone when you're done.
that's true.
It
I feel
is.
like it for me. I think it helps shortens my period too. Like I
Yeah.
don't bleed as long.
We're a fan of that at this house.
I'm not mad at that.
Mm-mm.
I don't. I think that's the one thing I don't get very much. He's not a fan of the mess.
Yeah. This one doesn't care as long as there's a towel.
And if you guys have like any funny, embarrassing sex stories or dating stories that you want to share, please feel free to hit us up. You can hit us up on our DM on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can also make comments on our Spotify page.
YouTube.
And yep, YouTube. Can't forget the YouTube
Can't forget the
channel.
YouTube.
So hit us up. Give us some stories and we'll
Yes,
share them on here.
please. We love those.
And let us know what you thought about, tonight's episode.
Yeah,
Would
and
you
let us
like
know.
more of us having sex talk?
I don't say, yeah, let us know if there's anything you all want to hear about. Like if you want to hear our own stories or other people's stuff, just anything.
Yeah. We are
Let us
ready to spill the
know.
tea. Well, this is our time, friends. And thanks for coming back to see us again. We're so glad to be back and we're ready to give you guys more of the tea.
Sip, sip, sip away.
And stay tuned. New episodes come out every Thursday. So, see you soon. Bye.